So when you hear the term, you might hear it and think, it sounds like you're teaching people how to apologize. But it means you're teaching how to give a defense. What I really want to emphasize, and I hope that we can do well in this class, is what I think most apologists forget, which is the second half of that verse, yet do it with gentleness and respect. I think in our culture over the last, it's less over the last decade, but prior to that, for about 30 years, apologists were making a great reputation for being verbal bullies, for being able to rip apart arguments without any care or concern for the person who was making them. And I don't believe that's a very useful tactic. I think that it has the potential to bring people to the Lord, because the Lord can use anything. And it might be optimal when you're in a public debate in front of thousands of people, but it is certainly not optimal when you're having a conversation with someone who actually holds the beliefs. So we're going to give an emphasis on with gentleness and respect. So why does apologetics matter? If it's a defense of the faith, why does that matter? Well, I would say the goal of apologetics is not to win a fight and to prove somebody wrong, as much as it's actually to remove barriers to make it possible for people to believe. Dr. William Lane Craig has a ministry titled Reasonable Faith. And his entire purpose is there a way to show that to non-believers that it is reasonable to be a Christian? Because a lot of atheists don't actually take the question seriously because they don't think it's reasonable. They think that it's committing intellectual suicide to entertain the idea that God exists. And the hope is we can remove those barriers by showing there's actually a lot of good reasons to believe in God,